Excuse me. Um, I've been saying I don't want to teach right now, or at all. But I don't think that that is true. I think that teaching is teaching really is one of those things that I love to do. So let me see if I can give you something. Sorry about that. I was like, let me see if I can give you something today. it's it's so simple, really. For years, I've been running around in a circle trying to understand this mystical, powerful experience that I had in 2017. My apologies. Um, I was trying to understand. I was trying to understand my experience. I was trying to understand how to replicate it so that I could help other people find that space as well, because it was the best thing that happened to me. And it is a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful experience when you find spirituality, spiritual experience, um, when you recognize the spiritual aspect of your being, right? It's an opening into the understanding that there's more to life than what you thought there was. There's more there's more to experience than what you thought there was. And it can be a beautiful, beautiful experience. But I have been around the carousel. I have gone deep in meditation. I have been crying over the beauty of experience. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a celebration of life. It's wonderful. And in those moments, I was at one. The expression is problematic, but excuse me. Um, but in those experiences, I was experiencing the truth in a way. And and still that experience was experienced through the belief that I'm a separate being. It was experienced through my experience of being Emma, being a person even. And what is problematic with that I'm still putting these things together, but the understanding of things. But what is problematic with that perspective is that you are walking on a path. And it's as if you're traveling to a destination, but the destination is already here. So no matter how far you walk, you're never actually going to get to the place unless you realize that the destination is here. So, I continue to deepen my understanding of spiritual experience, of how the mind comes into that, how spiritual laws come into that. And I was thinking that I was getting closer and closer to the full understanding, and I was training my mind to be in a certain way that would make it, it's funny, that would make it a place fit for spiritual, like for me to constantly be in connection with the divine, or whatever you want to call it, right? And that's the problem right there, because we are not in connection with the divine. We are the divine. So even though I had this understanding so clearly, and I was already, reading non-duality teachings, and and I had this understanding so clear that I am God, but still layered with the belief that I'm a separate being, that I am God incarnate. And it's just, there are too many layers to it. Looking at things that way, it's too many. It's it's still the mind trying to break things down into pieces. And I'm curious about the spiritual parts. I'm curious about the teachers, the ancient teachers like the Buddha and Jesus. I'm curious what their true teachings was and what has been added since, from people who thought they understood. Because I am not God incarnate. I'm not the divine incarnate. I am everything. I am all of it. And all I have is my experience of it. And this physical body is part of it. I'm not a separate being. I am all of it. I'm just experiencing from a particular point of view, from this physical body. So I am not an incarnation. I am not an incarnation. I am viewing from a perspective of a physical entity within awareness. I am the awareness. So what I am is the one that perceives it, all of it. The world, the body, the thoughts, I perceive them. I am not them. So how there is no way for me to be in contact with God. Because I am it. And that's all I am. Blessings.